Hello, everyone. This is Case of Thursdays. We are back here, and tonight and however long it ends up taking us, we're going to be doing Hemlock Vale, which looks like this. We're doing Hemlock Vale. This is the newest campaign from Arkham Horror, the card game. We're going to be playing two characters tonight. And we're going to be face checking this campaign, so we don't know exactly what we don't know what we're doing, so we'll be doing that. We're playing with we got Kate Winthrop, the scientist. That's who I'm playing tonight. She's the Kluber, and we have good old Wilson Richards, who Chris is playing. He's a drifter.
Handyman. I'm a handyman.
Handyman.
Lots of weapons.
Handyman and a scholar. Well, don't you worry, because got fucking science on our side.
Alright.
I believe in science.
Science. And yeah, I don't know. I think I kind of got this mechanic that, well, I don't know if I got it down, but I kind of got how he works. But the one thing is that it's his one signature card that is the key.
Yeah. Me
And
too.
once you get that, then it's actually pretty awesome. But if you don't get it, he still did all right. I took him through Carcosa, or at least part up to the third scenario, but seemed to do all right. But yeah, if you can get his signature out and get doing what you're supposed to be doing, then he's pretty rad.
Nice.
But
yeah, I haven't played Kate, but I did read about her, and it's kind of cool because I read about her, and then the deck that I built, I built this deck myself. Usually I get somebody's deck and then I kind of tweak it, but like this time I just built it myself. Just this is what I think would work. And it tended to be really good. And then I took this person's and I added a card or two that they mentioned. I was like, oh, that sounds like that would be cool. But what I didn't do was take the serious banger. Since this is my own deck, I'm just like, I'm just going to do this the way it is. But you can use the arcane, the arcane glyphs, and there's a card in there that you can use. You can do the arcane glyphs to to get to investigate and get clues, and then depending on, I forget how exactly it works, but it's depending on how many I think like how many I don't know. Anyway, it's like, it's depending on how much you beat it by, you get additional clues by every two. And then she's got this mechanic where she throws her clues on all these cards, and then you can take all those clues, or you can move clues to get +2. And you can move, it's a fast action, so you can do as many as you want. So for instance, like if you had 5 clues on cards, you could get a +10. And then that synergizes with this card because you got a +10, then you could like literally you could pull like 5-6 clues off a location, in one hit. But I did not take that card because I was like once I realized, because this person was talking, I made my deck and I was like, I like the way this is going. And then when they talked about it, they were like, they made a deck where they didn't use it either because they were like, this card almost seems unfair. It's like way too OP. They're like, we're not using this, but and they wanted to be more thematic, like science and not arcane. So I was like, all right, I won't do it. But when they mentioned like that card, I was like, holy shit! And then I looked at it, I'm like, oh damn, So one of these days I'm gonna make a great Winthrop deck that uses that and just fucking
do that, dude. I want shit that rocks.
And just smashes it.
Yeah.
But I think she should do all right here. So, all right, should we? I don't even know what's going on. So we got a little prelude here.
They still didn't make it big enough somehow.
I know. Yeah, I
Gotta
can't
break
see
out
for
your
shit.
glasses to see what the hell it is.
In fact, I have to clean my glasses really quick so I can see better. But yeah. So I guess the way this works, I read the beginning of the little campaign thing, and it said the way this works is that you won't necessarily play all the scenarios. Like you basically you play. It's kind of like it's kind of like those scenarios where you get as much as you can and you get out. It's kind of like that. Like you might not like meet every person or do everything. You just do whatever you can and then get out.
Oh, no.
So I don't know what that means, but we'll see. So
we're gonna find out.
Yeah, so it's June 1926. Okay. Miskatonic Survey, June 1926. Members Marquez Musgrave. What is it? 8 Alec? I don't know. That's probably something I should know. Some Latin. Let's see. After three separate reviews by Miskatonic University's board and grant committee, we have reached Hemlock Isle. Our driver took us across a natural land bridge they call the Causeway, only traversable at low tide, to a small fishing village called Aquan. Bertie? That's a god damn, it's just too small. Aquan Bertie. Oh, Bertie, I guess is the name of somebody. Bertie showed the locals several sketches and photographs of the alkaline blossom, but the locals would have none of it, or maybe none of him. Bertie is exceedingly chipper. Survey consists of myself, my assistant, Bertie Musgrave, and some contacts of Dr. Armitage. He insisted they accompany me as part of the terms of the grant. I just hope they don't get in the way. The island is private property and has been off limits to visitors for some time. Until now, the locals are advertising some kind of festival through New England, even as far as south of Boston and Arkham. There were no lodgings in Aquan, and according to the local rumors, camping on the island is a risky affair. Locals were unresponsive when I pressed further, but I was able to at least able to procure a map of the island, as well as some basic supplies. We were all but resigned to pitching a tent west of Aquan, but then we met a young man named Theo who offered us lodging in the village called Hemlock Vale. Dr. Dos Marquez. Holy shit. Okay, here we go. But really, I think you're gonna love it here. Theo shouts from the truck window. Dr. Marquez, athletic and well tanned at 40, closes up her survey journal and looks up at the sky. I don't know anyone I don't know anyone who doesn't love Hemlock Island. Theo continues, and I don't know why we haven't invited folks sooner. I assume you're here for the feast. Is this feast some sort of local tradition? Bertie says in a crisp British accent. No, is this feast some sort of local tradition? Bertie says in a crisp British accent. The breeze stirs around the man's shock of thick hair as he leans forward eagerly. This is the first one ever. Everyone in the Vale's pulled out all the stops, so everyone feels welcome. We're just so excited to have visitors. The young man laughs as your truck crests the hilltop. Hemlock Island stretches away in every direction. To the south, the glistening black lakes dot the tangled marsh all the way to the coast. Up north, white-capped hills gather around jutting obsidian rocks resembling an exposed spine. Past the huddle of hills, a dense western forest grows up the rocky hillside, bisected by a wide river. And even further north, past the white hills, is a bleak, rocky coastline at the edge of the salty Atlantic waters. The road takes you past the hushed farmland into a village nestled in the hills. Gaudy floral arrangements and brilliant ribbons hang from the rooftops and fence posts. A pessimistic rainbow shimmers in the cloudless sky, lending to the scene of idyllic air. As the truck rolls to a stop at the crossroads, locals and children in white gold cloaks and and wooden animal masks gather around you, grinning from ear to ear. Milik Homan, an imposing woman with steel gray hair and white gold cloak, cuts through the crowd. Welcome to Hemlock Vale. I am Mother Rachel, and these are my people. What brings you here? Investigators must decide. Yeah, we're leaving. This is already fucking weird.
That's weird.
All right, we're here to survey from Miskatonic University, or we're here for the feast. I mean, I feel like we're going to be honest, right? We're here to survey from the Miskatonic University. Proceed to intro
the
2.
face check. Let's see what this gets.
Yeah, see what happens. You introduce yourself. Yeah, you introduce yourself and the members of the survey by name, along with your backing from Miskatonic University. Dr. Marcus leans heavily on her cane as she extends one hand to shake. Add one cracker token to the chaos bag for the remainder of the campaign. Proceed to intro 4. So we need to, okay, first of all, how do I know? That's the thing. We don't know which one, so I can't really.
What are you talking about?
You know how like when you pull a scenario down? Oh wait, what prelude is this?
Oh.
This is.
Oh wait, no, it's the chaos bag.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. It's like usually you have to.
Chaos bag.
But you have to. All of these say prelude.
Well, I know.
It's got to be the first one, right?
There's stuff in the chaos bag right now.
No, there's like a basic bag, but the thing is once you put a campaign down or a scenario down, there's a thing and you can hit it, and sometimes it's different. Well, I guess I can look and see what's supposed to be in the bag. I don't know. Maybe I should just put that. Wait, this is gonna put us at.
Or
Prelude setup.
What is it's a cracker that's supposed to go up there?
Yeah, but like what I'm trying to say is that like I don't know if let's see what's supposed to be in the bag. Sometimes the campaigns themselves have different like standard. This looks like a standard though. No, 2 2s. 3 3s. That's not standard. Watch. Look in the bag. You got 2 zeros. You should have a +1, 2 zeros, 3 +1s. Got it. 2 2s, but now this one wants 2 3s. Two skulls in it. So let me see what happens if I pull this prelude down. Because I think this one's like prelude. Welcome to. Okay, so this has got to be first one. Right.
Oh, then you got to select the difficulty too.
There you go. Prelude. Welcome to Hemlock Vale. Chin. All right. So yeah, so we select standard. Boop. Okay, so now when you look in here.
Now you don't need to look in there anymore. You can look over on the side so you can kind of see everything that's in there. And it lays it out over here.
Oh yeah.
All in kind of order for you.
Why did they put the skulls over there?
I don't know.
What's that sound? And you got some.
What?
It was like a beep, like beep.
Oh, I don't know. There's an alarm going off outside the.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. All right, so go back to this. All right, so this is the right one. Okay, we're good.
Maybe I should go see if it's my car.
Maybe. All right, now we go to. Oh, I got to put a cracker in, and then we go to intro. So I can right click to remove, left click. All right, so now, yep, we got a cracker.
Yeah, cracker.
Cool, got the tablet. All right, so then intro 4. Mother Rachel's friendly mask breaks just a moment as she registers your response. Surveyors, I see. You are quite welcome here as well, but mind your place. We have rules. Do not harm anyone in the Vale, and we will not harm you. Whoa, why are we going already to harm? Why would you think we're harming people? Keep to the village at night, and take care out in the wilderness. Nature is crueler here. Okay. Down the road, a small doe walks alongside a pair of children, almost as if to contradict the matron's words. Before you can ask her more, a gaggle of locals descend on the truck, eager for news from the mainland. After fielding multiple questions about sports outcomes and elections, Dr. Marquez suggests you split up to acquaint yourselves with the locals. Ask around about the island and meet back here in an hour. Proceed to set up. Okay, so here is this is a map of the island. Okay. What is this? D. Can you? Man, my fucking eyes are so bad now. I can't. Any of this shit.
I put glasses on and I'm getting close to the screen.
A D. Okay. Artwood Farm. That's what that is. A is the village of Hemlock Vale. Cool. B. I don't know where B is. B is Aquan Harbor. Okay. Western Forest. That's E. Let's see, E, okay. E is forest. F is Pearl Bridge. Let's see F. Where's F? Oh, okay. It's way over there. It
doesn't look like it's any.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a bridge. And then Orchard. Okay, got Orchard. H, North Point Cove. Sure. South Point go. Okay. East Bog. Bog Creek. Okay. Hemlock House. This is not easy to read. And then Hemlock Harbor. And South Point Lighthouse. Ooh, Lighthouse is always good. All right. Oh, so this is in Maine. Okay. Ooh. All right. Prelude setup. Gather all the following. Did put day one time marker into play. Praise the sun. Okay. Do you have a time marker somewhere? What's this?
Oh well, it's
wait,
right
wait.
here, day one.
Wait a second.
Oh, maybe you just gotta hit setup or place. I always go like, which one are you supposed to set up or place?
Don't forget starting Doom. Okay, setup.
Reset. I don't know what the hell this is.
What the fuck just happened, dude?
It just turned everything red. Like, I don't know, it highlighted things in red. So, what the fuck? Cancel maybe. Wait, what happened to the like? Oh, I hate that. They don't really.
Should I hit submit?
I don't know.
What the fuck are these things? There's no.
Can you go back?
Yeah, I guess I will. Damn. Kind of annoying.
I want it to be where it gives
Yeah,
us
I
the
know.
place.
I can't move right now.
Yeah.
This thing's all lagging it. Yeah. Do you hear the piano when it's playing?
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Okay, so I don't know what the fuck. I'm just gonna place
it. Let's see. Wait, what did it say? It says to do what now?
It says to take the
it's
marker.
already in play. It's already there. If you look up here, this one says day one.
Okay, time. It's the time marker card. Okay. And then put each location from the Vale encounter set into play on its day zero side according to the location map above. Note that during the prelude, locations are only connected via their location connection icons. Each investigator begins to play at the crossroads. Set each card from the residence encounter set aside out of play. Place doom on the agenda equal to the number of investigators. Keep the campaign guide on hand as you play. Codex entries for this prelude are on page 3. Okay. We're ready to begin. Right, so I want to see what this does, though, because this is... Okay.
Oh. Oh. It looks like what? These are preludes that go before, and then you start doing the actual scenarios?
I have no fuck clue. I think because these are all different places, and they say day one, so the places that we could like go. I think.
Oh, okay.
You know, because that's what they said. Like, you won't be able to do everything. You'll only be able to do. So, okay. I don't know what setup is. That's something you don't touch, is what that is.
Yeah.
All right. So, Prelude in Feast of. Okay. Preludes in campaign require investigators to set up a map, act, and agenda deck, and play much like they would a traditional scenario on Arkham card game. Hemlock Vale is generally a safe place. During these preludes, there is no encounter deck. This means investigators cannot use abilities that interact with the encounter deck in any way. For example, effects such as those that search the encounter deck, draw cards. Okay. Understanding the resident. What?
It's good because it was funny when I was testing out my guy over here. I was using Gloria, the one that like stacks the encounter deck. So it's a good thing I'm not bringing her here. That wouldn't have worked.
Yeah. All right. Understanding the residents' wants and needs as well as where they go during the day is key to building trust with each of them. Your relationship with each resident influences the story and will earn you rewards and experience in later preludes. Hemlock Vale is a good place to stock up on supplies. At the end of a prelude, each investigator keeps the following: cards in hand up to their opening hand size. Note that investigators do not take traditional mulligan for day zero scenarios. Oh. Resources in play up to their starting resources. A single asset in their play area that does not normally start in play. All clues they control. For more information on preludes and relationship levels, refer to the additional rules and clarification on page 2 of this campaign. This is the codex. I know that. You gotta like read that sometimes. So that seems to be about it. Let's see, page 2. Oops. Under the sea. Oh, these are just okay. All right. This is the codex. All right. Don't read anything there. We start at the crossroad. Okay. There's 2 of us, so we get 2 doom. There is no thing, so I'm going to work with that. Okay, so I guess we'll take our cards then.
Oh, and that great. There's no encounter deck, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now, what did it mean about the mulligan thing?
It says you can't mulligan, I guess.
Now it said for day 0.
Yeah.
This one says day 1, so I'm confused.
Well, day 0 scenarios. I don't know. I think it's a good place to start. Oh, because I think that's probably it. Like we're in the sort of the day 0, because this we just said we have an agenda and everything, but, and then when we go somewhere, we will go to one of these places, and then in those places, we would then be able to do a mulligan, I guess. It has like different scenarios.
Alright, so we can't mulligan, which sucks for me.
Yeah, it kind of sucks for me too, because I only want to. Alright, I guess I'll be the person. I'm a scientist. I brought my handyman with me.
Yeah. but he's got lots of weapons.
Nice.
The only problem is that without being able to mulligan and trying to get that one card that makes it all worthwhile, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, but I mean, in this one, we don't like. There's nothing dangerous here. Like we're just talking to townsfolk and stuff. So I think that's the idea. Is like the 0-1 is like.
All right.
So all right, I'm gonna take my 5 here. See what happens.
God, here we go.
Okay. All right, got the tool belt.
Oh, we gotta switch.
Oh yeah.
I got it.
Okay, cool. Turn this off.
Oh,
wait, why didn't the music stay? Okay.
Oh, well, there's one of the good cards that I needed.
Hope everyone's enjoying listening to Under the Sea.
by Elena Pencil.
I mean, I got some decent cards. So, I mean, I'm not complaining too hard. Like they're all Hemlock Vale is safe. You got a Thompson, a sledgehammer, and a fucking.
Yeah,
Oh, you got Tinker. I got Tinker too.
Now that card right there that you're on is one of the. Because okay, so basically what he can do is he puts out a tool. Usually the sledgehammer. So far is what I've been putting out, and it seems to be pretty good. And then if you get ad hoc, you can. Ad hoc allows you to play a weapon or tool from your hand, and resolve its action without paying any of the costs.
Okay. Oh, cool.
And then you get pushed to the limit, which allows you to play a weapon or a tool from your discard pile. And then when that's over, then you put that card back in your deck. Shuffle it back into your deck. So it's like you can keep cycling all your weapons. But ad hoc is the one card that there's only one. The signature card is the one you need to make the full cycle work. But I mean, still having at least push to the limit. And like I said, push to the limit's only an event, so it's not like an asset that keeps it going. So you can only pull a weapon out of your discard twice in your deck. But ad hoc would allow you to like. So that's why, like, I got the Thompson's a 6, but you know what? You don't play that. You use ad hoc to play the Thompson, so the cost doesn't matter. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where now I'll just have to use it as like if I have to discard cards, I can discard it and then use push to the limit to play it. But if I get ad hoc out, then I'm really good.
Nice. Okay.
Anyway, you'll see how it goes once we get going. If I get ad hoc out, that's another thing that's tough. I only had it out once.
Do you have like something that goes in fishes for it?
That is the hardest part. I tried
to look at
different cards.
Is it like an item?
No, ad hoc is like a it's like an upgrade / Yeah, exactly. And I kind of tried to look through the decks, and I tried to look at different things that I thought, oh, maybe he could use. I tried to look through all the like Guardian cards. I tried to look through neutral deck. I tried to look through like tools in every class because I can use any tool from any class, and there was really nothing. I was like, oh, that's the one card I need, is something that can let me at least try to search my deck for ad hoc, but I couldn't find anything. But maybe, I don't know, maybe there's something I'll stumble across easier, or if I had, you know what, if I had Rex here, because my Rex has what is it called? No Stone Unturned. That allows a player in your location to search his deck. But we'll just have to see how it works out here.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got a card, so I guess I'll go and put out some stuff. I guess I can put everything out. Yeah. All right. So she's going to put out empirical hypothesis. It doesn't matter because I'm not going to make any tests, so I don't need to pick it. And then she's tool belt and her magnifying glass.
Magpie.
All right, so that was me. I got all that out.
All right, so I am going to. Out my
sledgehammer.
Actually, I can put it like this. Then I'll spin one.
Tinker. Get your tinker on. Nice.
Yeah, so this makes it a one-hand slot. Not that it really matters, but if I had ad hoc out, then I wouldn't even care. Anyway, let's see. Wait, what am I doing? You. There we go. All right, and then what? Dude, it's so weird. How come? If you're on this crossroads.
Yeah, it's weird, the line thing.
Yeah.
Only so if you look around at all the other ones, only some of them do that. I think it's just like a weird bug with this new version.
Yeah.
They'll fix it.
Right.
For now, what's up?
Ask the locals about the Vale. There are exactly one or two investigators in the game. During your turn, move to a connecting location. Oh, that's a fast action.
Huh. But what is this little symbol?
I don't know.
Let's see if there's
10. Oh, is it one of those
this day or night?
Yeah, did you read any of this stuff?
Yeah, I read all this stuff and it doesn't say anything about that shit. Oh, that's the thing. This campaign only goes for 3 days and 3 nights, so you have to handle everything before that time. Everything you want to do. Then relationship levels. So I don't know. I don't know what that is. That little thing.
Is it one of the those is it Codex, right?
Oh yeah, so it's Codex 10, I guess. Like you can check out. Okay, the crossroads. Yeah. So if we do that, we take an action, you can read that. If you want to.
Oh, because that's what you're doing, is talking to the locals, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna do that with my last action.
Mm-hmm.
Let's find out about what's going on in the Vale.
What the fuck's going on in the Vale?
Strictly the Caucasian persuasion.
In the Vale. Yeah.
You want me to read it, or you?
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
All right, let me get my glasses on so I can kind of stumble through it so much. All right, here we go. Dozens of workers bustle around the base of a large tree.
You cut out.
Faces of.
You cut out.
All right, here, I'm gonna try it this way. Let's try again. Okay, I'm starting over. Dozens of workers bustle around the base of a large tree in the center of the crossroads. The many faces of the tree leer down at you with a myriad expressions. What? There's faces on the tree?
Yeah.
Anyway, some laughing, others pinched in grief or terror. Each expression is grotesquely exaggerated. When you ask one of the nearby carpenters about the tree, they pause to consider their words. This tree is the effigy, a likeness of, well, maybe it's not best to think of it as a heavenly spirit. Or wait, no. A likeness of, well, maybe it's best to think of it as a heavenly spirit, the same spirit that lives in each of us. Foreman tells you they will have to work through the night in anticipation of rain tomorrow. You watch them work. One carpenter trips and falls. Theo runs over from his truck and picks her up as she clutches her eyes and laughs hysterically. You may either draw one card or gain one resource. Then search the set-aside residence encounter set for Theo Peters and put him into play at the crossroads. Asset side face up.
All right.
I think I'll take it. Dude, this is a hard one. Let's see, where am I at with resources?
Where's Theo? Theo. There he is. Asset side.
Alright, I'm gonna take a card.
Cool. Oh, yeah.
Oh, God!
Hasty repairs. Uh-oh. Look at what he's put his shovel together like a bag and some twine.
Not much of a handyman. Alright, at least I can get rid of this relatively easy.
Wait,
okay.
Well,
now, what's up with this dude who just cruised in? Theo Peters.
Peters.
What's up, bruh?
While you control Theo Peters, you may take an additional action during your turn, which can only be used to move. Choose to discard X cards from your hand, where X is the current day number, which is 1. Okay. Parlay. Then you get to read 8. Force. After Theo's defeated, set him aside out of play in your campaign log. Decrease Theo Peters' relationship level. The jack of all trades. It's like each of these people, you can like gain or lose relationship with them. So
where do you keep track of that?
In the campaign log.
Oh.
Don't know where. Two. Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Now there's your relationship levels underneath.
Oh, you don't. And how do you? So that's how you parlay, is by throwing the X amount of cards away, and then you parlay, and then you get 8. And then hopefully, I guess maybe you take them on. I don't know.
Yeah, okay, you could gain some shit. I don't know. We'll see. But
now the weird thing is this day 0 or day 1?
This is gonna be day 1.
It says day 1, but all these places say day 0. Or oh no, you know what? That's not day 0. That's just the sun. It's daytime.
Oh, it's not a 0. Okay, that makes
Is that right?
That's totally. If you look over here down at the campaign log,
exactly, and that's the only reason I knew that is because I remember seeing that when I saw the day or night.
Yeah, it's not a 0. It's just we can't see.
Yeah. No.
All right. Cool. So there you go. All right. So we didn't read these. Let's see. Welcome to Hemlock Vale. The Miskatonic Survey is staying in Hemlock Vale and making preparations for today's expedition. The more the locals trust you, the better you will understand the nature of Hemlock Vale. When you draw a weakness, cancel its revelation effect and discard it. Oh, there you go. Get your shit out of there.
This is the best scenario ever.
Yeah. Dawn of the first day. The village brims with excitement. Children play along the roadside wearing animal masks while others hang gaudy flowers on the eaves and along fences. Investigators cannot take damage, horror, or be defeated. Objective: befriend the locals and prepare your first survey. Refer to the rules on page 6 for more information on Prelude. Page 6. This is too much. You know.
Dudes.
Bros, you can't. Okay, so we already read through that. All right, so.
And can't get hurt.
This is why it doesn't matter. This is why it doesn't matter whether you have.
Weapons
like
or anything.
Cards and shit.
You're in like a commune.
Just chilling, bro. So I guess we could talk to this guy.
Yeah, I already know what I already got a card I'm willing to discard.
Good.
If you want me to talk to him next round, I'll talk to him.
Yeah, because I don't really have a card I want to discard yet. So let's upkeep. Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, see,
I got the microscope.
All right.
There's no clues. Okay. Here's the thing. I know that I don't have to investigate, supposedly, just yet. But without clues, she's fucking useless. Like, seriously useless. Like, her whole mechanic bases on moving clues to these cards and then moving them off to get pluses. It's a whole thing. And I can't fucking do it.
Maybe if like as we you just throw your cards away now to like parlay these guys because you don't really need them.
Yeah, I mean, does any of these have shrouds? These are all 0-1. They have shrouds, but there's no. Oh, there's one clue over here on the old mill.
Alright, get the old mill.
That's the one clue. All right, that's where I'm headed, to the fucking old mill.
Yeah. There you go. Got her battle plans. And then there's this is another great thing, dude. We get to go through you just have to go to the Doom.
And there's no cards.
Lovely.
This is pretty
my
chill.
favorite scenario already.
Yeah, we don't have to do shit. All right.
Chilling in the Vale.
Yeah. Right. Well then, okay, it's our turn. So here, you do the guy
first,
and then I'll
do the guy.
Just in case something exciting happens.
All right, I'm gonna throw my Thompson in there. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna throw it out here because I've got this pushed to the limit. Then I don't have to go search for it. It's just sitting right there.
So his is 8, right? I'll read it. Let's see. 8, yeah. 8. Theo Peters. Hold on, Theo says. The worker's pressing cold cloth to her forehead. After another pained laugh, she passes out. You ask Theo what happened. It's kind of like heat stroke, except more like you sort of work yourself into a good mood, and then it's, well, he sighs. I don't really know what it is. Sometimes people just get sick.
You're an idiot.
Several locals carry the worker away to the nearby shed. After some banter, you ask Theo about good areas to survey local wildlife on Hemlock Vale. He smiles broadly. My sister and I saw the biggest horseshoe crab on Aquan shoreline. I don't know if it's still there, but I swear it was the size of a buggy. Really?
What?
Said, I have some family business on Aquan. If you want to tag along today, you may immediately move to any location. Increase Theo Peters' relationship level.
All right.
Okay.
Yes. Not smart, but he's willing to take me somewhere.
All right, I moved up thinking if you look, the Aquan Bay, the Lost Sister, has a giant horseshoe crab on it. Or something like that. Okay. So you can move to any location you like. Wait. Parlay. Choose it. After Theo Peter is defeated. So I guess you don't just get him, it's just a relationship goes up. Alright. Pain. So you can move wherever you want to now.
Yeah, that's really, you don't.
That's some weird shit.
While you control Theo Peters, you may take an additional action during your turn, which can So by parlaying him, does that what makes you take him?
I know. I think there's something that will probably when you reach a certain relationship level. Let's see. Oh, Hemlock Vale. Me down here.
Oh, residence and relationships.
When referring to residence relationship, the number checkboxes in the entry is the residence relationship level. To increase the residence relationship, check the leftmost checkbox. Okay, to decrease, check the rightmost checkbox. Unless otherwise stated, you should increase or decrease the residence relationship level by one box at a time. If instructed to set the residence relationship level 0, erase all. The resident whose name is crossed out in the campaign log cannot enter play. Okay, so I think it will just tell us. It doesn't. The parlay doesn't say to take control of him. Nor does his codex thing. So I think it just says you immediately move to any location. Increase Peter's relationship. So I guess maybe that'll come later to have him. I don't know. Because these people, I think, stay around through the whole situation.
All right. He can't go to where he was talking about, right?
No. Atwood House, Hemlock Chapel, Boarding House. No, this is ads. I don't know what these fucking weird ass. Anyway.
Huh. You're going down to the old mill.
Yeah. And we're fine to split up because you can't take damage or be defeated, so it's no big deal.
Let's the general store. I don't know why the general store.
Yeah, go for it.
People over there. Maybe meet more people at the general store because there's probably some people around.
Yeah.
Going to Tad's general store. That's my second one, and then action.
You can haggle for goods.
Goods and chat with the locals. The general
jam with the stones.
Is a bustle with locals and visitors buying up supplies for the coming feast.
Nice.
All right, let's see.
All right, I'll read it. The rustic general store also doubles as a pharmacy. Balding middle-aged man with bandaged arms stands behind the... Huh?
I'm sorry, did you say bandaged or damaged?
It says bandaged.
Yeah.
Bandaged arms stands behind the counter and introduces himself as Tad. We're so happy to have visitors in the Vale. I know Mother Rachel is just off her rocker with the excitement to see fresh new faces. And it's good for business, too. I'll give you a newcomer discount today if you're buying anything. It goes without saying, but you're all invited to the community meal this evening. Does it go without saying? Also, when are you guys going to try and kill us? All right, you may spend. Oh, here you go. You may spend 1 resource to search your deck for an item and play it, ignoring its costs. Any investigator who has not resolved this effect may trigger this codex again. And then search the set-aside resident encounter set for Judith Park and put her into play at Tad's general store. So you can grab an asset if you like.
Wish it was freaking ad hoc. I don't think I
can
item.
Judith Park.
Oh, ad hoc is improvised and upgrade.
Okay. What does she do? When you control her, you may take an additional action during your turn, which can only be used to fight. Oh, so they all let you do additional action shit. You can spend X resources, where X is the current day. Parlay her. After Judas is defeated, set her aside out of play. Cool. Alright, are you all done? Yeah. Oh, did you get your card?
Oh, this is what I want. You said I could play it without paying its cost, right?
Yeah. Did you spent 1 resource, right?
About to.
Okay.
Wolf mask, bro.
Oh. I'm seeing this one. Let's see, limit 1 mask per investigator. Use 2 offerings. Punish 1 offering. Use the offerings after you engage an enemy. Ooh, look, yeah. There we go. All right. By the way, people of Hemlock Grove, we are gearing up to kick your asses.
Yeah, dude, this is just, everything's just too nice and too smooth. Something's awry.
Something's fucked up. All right, so I'm gonna go. All right, I'm gonna move down here. Actually, I should.
Oh shit! Judith allows you to fight.
Yeah.
Judith Park on my side.
All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, so she moves down here. She's gonna do what do we got here? Morning breeze carries a fresh scent of lupines, asters, and yarrow, and meadow sweet into the vale. Okay, after you discover a clue at the old mill. Okay. Well, there you go. What we got? That's a 2 draws. No problem. Not for her. She's working with a 4, 5 over 2. Boom. And gets it. She discovers a clue. Hello. Before I get into all that, I'm going to really quickly fast action move that clue to my flux stabilizer. Badoosh. Then, after clue is placed on flux stabilizer, search your bonded cards, discard pack 1 copy of aesthetic current and shuffle it. Yeah. Etheric.
Etheric
current. Arthritic. Etheric current and shuffle it into your, and then flip the stabilizer. Flip it. And I'm going to just do that. One of these goes in here. Now this is where she gets awesome. When you place a clue on an asset you control, you get fucking +2 value for your next skill test this phase.
I've been noticing a lot of cards coming in that are like not specifically dedicated to one skill. It's like +2 to any test you're doing instead of like you're +2 to fight or +2 to.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Like that's why she's awesome, because like if you need her to like fight something, she can just by virtue. Okay, so
stabilizing it.
Yeah. Okay, the old mill. Dr. Marquez leans precariously on her cane as she takes samples of the various wildflowers around the mill. Take a look at this. Professor holds out a sample that looks like a blend of brilliant violet trillium and lupine flowers, spliced at the stem. It's similar to the strange blossom that prompted the survey. Monopodial. With dozens of different expressions, but no evidence of grafting. It grew naturally. You ask how this is possible, and the professor grins. It isn't, which is exactly why this survey is going to make my career. As you leave Dr. Marquez to her sample collecting, you spot a sturdy, well-built woman in overalls working in the field. You may either draw 1 card or gain 1 resource. We'll go ahead and draw a card. Thank you very much. Boomsies. Nice. That's what I wanted. Okay. Search to set aside residence and counteract for Lee Artwood. Put her in the old mill. Face up, Lee. What's up, Lee?
Alright, while you do that, I'm gonna grab a beer quick.
Okay. There's Lee.
If you move or read anything, can you hold off on it? Because like this one seems like, it's not like you're just doing some mundane thing, it's like it's all part of the story. Alright, I'll be back.
Alright.
I think it's water.
This is interesting. I'll wait for him to get back, but while you control Lee, you get a +1 fight. So this is probably something Chris is going to want. We're going to test fight 2. If I succeed, I get to do something. How am I going to do that, though? Can you move it anywhere? Move the clue from Kate now. I need the clue. So, biscuit. Fingerprint kit. I'm going to have to. Resource. I need to get this fingerprint kit out. But anyhow, Hemlock Vale seems pretty interesting. It is. Obviously, they're trying to make this a lot more like an actual role-playing game, Call of Cthulhu Adventure or something, where there's a lot of talking, interviewing people, looking around before there's any actual monsters coming at your ass or whatever.